During my TED Talks in 2015 and 2019, I shared the narrative of my life's journey of going from being a juvenile in prison to a college graduate and the current work that I had been involved in around the profound impact of trauma. In the latter talk, I reflected on the numerous books that have shaped my life's trajectory and still do. One book that is amongst my personal favorites is Paulo Coelho's timeless classic, The Alchemist. This was first published in 1988 and continues to inspire millions. This book helped impart invaluable lessons, which instilled a sense of purpose in my life, helping to transform years in solitary confinement into a period of profound self-discovery. Upon re-entering society, advancing my education, and pursuing a professional career, I found myself revisiting The Alchemist to glean deeper insights for this new chapter of my life. The wisdom contained within its pages weaves a comprehensive framework for both personal and professional enrichment, and I will share them with you. Keep an eye out for a profound quote from Santiago that I'll share after Lesson 10. It's a piece of wisdom that has the power to alter your perspective on your own journey. Be sure to watch until the end to uncover this essential insight. Lesson 1, Overcoming Trauma and Fear. My presentations emphasize the importance of understanding and overcoming trauma. Similarly, The Alchemist teaches that fear is often a more significant obstacle than the obstacle itself. However, with hard work, allowing yourself to embrace the power of vulnerability and the ability to change, one can make this pain be their gain. Lesson 2, Embracing Change in the Journey. The Alchemist speaks on the value of embracing life's journey, including the changes and challenges it brings. My own journey has allowed me to know that the destination is the journey. As each one of you are going through your own personal journey, you must allow yourself to embrace mindfulness and embrace the journey as a learning opportunity. Lesson 3, Listening and Learning. One of my approaches to trauma-informed care involves listening and learning from others' experiences. I understand and know that there is so much in listening to understand rather than to respond. And if done with authenticity, it can be the difference between helping or hurting. The next time you are with a client, your child, or a friend, I urge you to take the time to be mindful so that you are intentionally taking the moment, making sure you are listening to understand rather than to respond. The Alchemist echoes this sentiment by encouraging us to listen to the language of the universe and the lessons it offers. Lesson 4, Empowerment through Words. In my 2019 talk, I began the presentation by discussing the impact of using words to empower and heal rather than to hurt and harm. I can still remember the times in my prison cell when I made the intentional decision to be very aware of not only what I said to others, but what I whispered to myself. The Alchemist similarly speaks to the power of words and affirmations in shaping our reality. I always say that if you think it, speak it, and do it, it becomes what you are. So be kind to yourself. Lesson 5, Pursuing One's Personal Legend. The Alchemist is centered around the pursuit of one's personal legend. My journey from a troubled youth to a kid in prison, college graduate, public speaker, to eventually becoming a college professor exemplifies the pursuit of my true calling. You have a true calling, a personal legend, and you must pursue it and not allow negative thoughts and negative people to get in the way. While in prison, I often wondered what my purpose was. Was it to be a convict, gang member, and how could I get out of the hole I had been thrown into? However, over time, I found my personal legend, and you will too. Lesson 6, the ripple effect of personal growth. As we strive to become better, we influence those around us. My work with at-risk youth demonstrates this principle in action, and often I remind myself that the power of the ripple effect is often unseen, but we possess the powerful ability to affect it. Lesson 7, the power of decision. Making decisions can lead to unexpected and rewarding paths, but it can be scary. In the book, Santiago must decide to leave his familiar life as a shepherd in Spain to pursue his dream of finding treasure in Egypt. This meant him giving up the life he knew for an uncertain future. We are struggling with decisions today and grappling with the fear of the unknown. And as I sat in my dirty cell, I knew that the decision to change needed to happen. And while I did not know what that meant, I still had to decide to be a better version and to start giving after taking so much. Lesson 8, being unrealistic and visionary. The Alchemist encourages us to be unrealistic in our dreams. Some would say that my vision for transforming the juvenile justice system reflects this idea. But I have seen things impossible become possible. I mean, how many kids that break out of a locked facility, go to prison, end up coming back to not only volunteer there, but to actually become the director of that very same facility? Dare to dream and know that we often create our biggest obstacles. Lesson 9, resilience and persistence. Santiago is a symbol for resilience in the face of adversity through the entirety of the book. At one point, Santiago is robbed for all his money after arriving in Tangier. Instead of giving up, he takes a job with a crystal merchant and works hard to earn enough to continue his journey. There are times after having many obstacles, non-believers, and tribulations in my path that I wanted to give up and quit college, go back to prison, or stop traveling on my journey. Yet I persisted and kept going. You are probably wanting to stop and give up, yet you continue to go on, and you must not stop. Lesson 10, the interconnectedness of all things. In many presentations, I explained that everything in the universe is connected and that our actions have far-reaching consequences. So we must see the humanity in everyone that we meet and see ourselves in them so we can connect and treat them better. And in essence, treating ourselves better. In the book, Santiago has a realization that all things are part of the same universal spirit, the soul of the world, reflecting the idea that everything in the universe is connected. These are the lessons that I have learned to extrapolate from my life by learning from others and by reading such an amazing book. And I am quite sure that you will find the connection to your own life. As promised, here is the quote from The Alchemist that has illuminated my path. The simple things are also the most extraordinary things, and only the wise can see them. Let this wisdom remind you to appreciate the simplicity around you, for it holds the key to true understanding and joy. May it guide you as it has guided me in the pursuit of your own legend. Thank you for joining me on this journey through The Alchemist and the lessons it has brought to life. If these insights have resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more enlightening discussions. Your support helps us continue to share transformative messages and connect with more seekers of inspiration and wisdom. Until next time, keep pursuing your personal legend.